The one thing that we have to do is we have to transfer the MAF sensor from the existing assembly into the new. So these are our Torx bolts. You just take them out, you back out the MAF sensor. Now the other thing that I always want to make sure to do with the MAF sensor is put it back in the same orientation. So this will be the orientation that this new pipe will be in. This is the same orientation that it's in now and goes into place. Now the other thing that I always want to stress with the MAF sensors, these are not an inexpensive part. So be gentle with it, don't drop it, don't mess it up. So I'm going to transfer it. So I've got, use the provided bolts. They're a Torx T10. And just put this into place. So the last thing you want to do is drop your MAF sensor. Even if you do drop it, you might have a problem where you might have broken it internally. So even if it doesn't look like it was broken, you might have broken it internally. So when you work with this component on both sides, be very, very careful when you do so. And hopefully my hands aren't in the way here too badly, but you can see the work that I'm doing. All I did was transfer the MAF from the existing assembly, and I'm putting it into the new one and using the new screws. Don't reuse the previous ones. There you go, and we're good to go. Okay, we'll get the next step where we put the air filter into the InGen assembly, in the main assembly, and we'll transfer it and put this into the car. So the other thing we want to do is we want to pull this grommet. This is a factory grommet off the bottom of the other air box and secure it into place. You can see the position it goes into here. And then we'll take the air filter and it goes into place and it snaps into place with a quarter turn like that.